Hey, this is Cam Shay, and joining me today is the lovely Lucy O'Brien.
Hello, Cam Shay.
And we are going to play through a little bit of the beginning of Sunset Overdrive.
Awesome.
Now, I think first of all we go straight into character creation.
Yep.
So we'll just whip through this because we can kind of make adjustments once we're actually into the game proper. And, you know, as fun as it might be to create a hideous freak of nature over the next half an hour, I think people just want to probably get into the game.
Let's go with that one.
You go with that one, okay. All right. How, what would you like here? Which face?
Well, you know, I'm kind of one of those people that always awkwardly model my
you
avatar on myself.
See, but this is going to be a really mean thing, because no matter who I pick, because let's face it, you're quite pale, so it would have to be one of these freaks of nature.
Oh wow!
Do you want to be alien or?
Let's go with. Okay, I'm going to be a bit like flattering to myself and go with the one above. Yeah, let's go with her. She's slightly more tan than me.
She's slightly more tan than you. Slightly darker complexion.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. What are we thinking here?
Okay.
Now, bear in mind, we can give you there's two hair colors. You've got like a base color and a highlight color.
Right.
So.
Oh, faux hawk.
All right, faux hawk it is.
Please.
Now, hair base color.
Nice.
Blue?
Yeah, blue.
Yep. And then I guess to go with that, we'd want to go green.
Yeah.
Punky kind of green.
I like it.
It's got a very kind of punky soundtrack, so this makes sense. And by the way, hello.
Wow.
Now we're talking. I think...
I really like the full beard.
Really? All right, let's go with that. That's awesome. And... so if you don't know what Sunset Overdrive is, this is the latest game from Insomniac. It's an open world, very colourful, very tongue-in-cheek action game. And as you can see, it's got a good sense of humour about it. What do you think?
I kind of like...
It's got a match, right?
Well, I kind of like the dirty honestness of the full black beard.
Okay. Yeah, no,
it's
so do I.
It's so kind of grubby, and I like that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Okay, all right. It doesn't really matter. Let's just go blue. Oh, okay. Done. Sweet.
Nice. Enable the vulgarity filter in the logo option in the options menu.
I don't think I'll be filtering my vulgarity.
No, I don't think that we want to do that.
IGN already imposes a vulgarity filter on you and I, just by virtue of the style guide. But the game is under no such such restriction.
I mean, how vulgar are we talking here?
I don't think particularly vulgar.
Right, just fun.
I mean, I only counted 4 or 5 C-bombs in the first 10 minutes.
Okay. Just 4 or 5, that's tame.
Yeah, no, exactly. As an Australian, I generally like 20 to 30 in the opening cutscene. All right.
So give us some context here, Cam.
The context is I'm just going to quickly invert the controls. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Sorry, here we go. So the context is this is Sunset City, and actually there is no context at this stage. I mean, like you're not really
the game throws you in.
You're not really meant to know anything. You're just basically like, oh dear, what are these mutants doing? I got to get the hell out of here. In fact, the game kind of has a. It's kind of interesting the way it does introduce it, because it kind of is a little bit back to front, which you'll see.
Okay.
But you know, it just wants to get you in front of the controls. Well.
So as a world, obviously, you know, we've seen a lot of marketing around this game. This world is really super colourful.
Yep. And
covered with graffiti and neon, which I like.
Yeah, no, completely. It's a really attractive world, and it's definitely. I mean, the thing is that you can kind of fool yourself sometimes into thinking that that some games like could potentially be done on last gen.
Yeah.
But there's just no way. It's so pretty, and it's so detailed, and just such vibrant color.
Look at this guy.
Whoa! I better run away. I'm gonna run away again.
Immediately you can see how much of an Insomniac game this is.
You know what? It also feels an enormous amount like a Sucker Punch game in terms of mechanics, in terms of traversal mechanics. But what Insomniac's done is just take that kind of really satisfying freeform kind of traversal and just up it to the nth degree.
Yep.
All right.
And how much is sort of like, I mean, obviously we'll play through it, but how much of your time is spent kind of in the air, zapping around these lines and traversing across high rises and stuff like that?
The idea is very much like you shouldn't touch the ground unless you actually want to touch the ground.
Flaming compensator. That gun's got balls.
Yep. No, I'm off to. Oops. Let's kill these guys. Oh dear. Alright, let's hop on back on. So.
Okay, I can do this.
Get his glowing weak point.
You mean his body?
His whole body.
But yeah, you definitely want to spend as much time like moving around as possible.
Right.
Just because, like, you know, you will take a fair bit more damage if you're not a moving target, and also because grinding is fun, which is a lesson that we've known for a very, very large number of years.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's Uncle Jack. I'm guessing. Grizzled survivor, no doubt. And that was very kind of him. You must see something in you, some raw potential, perhaps. Which is useful because if nobody saw anything in you, then they'd probably be much more interested in their own hides. So, how are you feeling about the movement, Luce?
Well, I mean, I think it looks very fluid. It's got a kind of, you know, I'm liking this kind of, as I said, like this sort of ability to switch between shooting and gliding and doing all that sort of thing. It feels really seamless.
Mm. And I should also kind of say at this point that because this is pre-review.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing the review for IGN, by the way. I've just been playing it for fun. Because this is pre-review, the review embargo hasn't lifted, so we actually can't really talk about anything beyond this first, hour or two of the game that we're allowed to capture.
Yeah.
So like the documentation even says like, don't even hint at your overall impression. So I think I'm gonna have to take any and all adjectives and just replace them with blank.
Okay.
So hey man, this like I can't say too much, but the blank really blanked my blank.
Right.
And
right.
For
I'm
swearing,
pleased that it blanked your blank.
And for the Vulgarity fans out there, you can replace the blank in your head with swearing as well. So that's an added bonus. Anyway, so that was kind of post, the city going to hell, and this is pre the city going to hell.
Okay.
So we've got Captain Fizzy Pants, the mascot for Fizzco, on stage.
Now tell me a little bit about Fizzco, because I'm kind of in the dark about this, but I realize that the Fizzco is a very important part of Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah. It's just a corporation, multinational corporation, peddling expensive water and energy drinks and all that stuff. And so this is basically the launch for their newest product. And you obviously the freak circus that you generally are a part of, and that's how you make your money. They're taking a break for it's the off season for freak shows. Yeah. So as the bearded woman, you basically just had to get a menial job. So you're just kind of cleaning
understandably.
up after
And I really like it how she just hasn't shaved her beard. She's owning it.
Well, the thing about being a freak is that that's who you are.
Yeah.
It's not something that you're putting on. And also it takes ages to grow a full beard back too.
Oh.
So this is a typical response to energy drinks.
Right.
Only maybe just slightly more
Exaggerated.
monsterism,
Yep.
I would say. And so there you go. It's just that fast. Is party people turn into, mutated freaks.
Awesome.
More so.
Okay, so this is the city turning to hell.
Yep. With the nice handy signpost thing just to
Yeah.
spell it out for you.
I like that as a design choice.
I love all that kind of like in-world kind of signposting.
Yeah.
Even when it's like it's artifice, it's like a augmented reality layer over the world. Like I just think it's when done well, it's got a lot of style.
Well, Splinter Cell did that very well, didn't it? That Splinter Cell. I've completely forgotten the name of the game.
yeah, it did. Yeah, Splinter Cell.
The 2000 and
Splinter Cell stealth bros.
anyway, so that was the beginning of Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, so what we might do is we might do a little bit more customization and then come back once we've done that for part 2.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, Luce.
Bye.
Bye.